everybody, this is Sister Omi. I hope everyone's doing well. We're going to start this week with a grateful heart, and I hope everyone is doing well. We've just come, the other day, yesterday was the new moon in Virgo, so we think new moon in Virgo is about getting stuff in order. So this is the season to get stuff in order. Also, happy birthday to all the Virgos. And I feel this week is definitely a prelude to getting some things in order. You know, we come through fiery Leo season, so a lot of things were probably stirred up, emotions, passions, and now it's time to really bring order to the chaos. All right. So let's see. Let's get a couple of chakra cards, because now it's like yeah, it's time to pull on your inner strength, that solar plex, that sun chakra. So definitely I say get out, get some sun. And then we also have creativity. So we have to pull on our inner strength and tap into our creativity to bring order out of chaos, basically at this time. All right. So whatever order, chaos, disorder, chaos, or just things that you know that needs to be done, this is the time to do it. In that solar plex chakra, that inner strength, it's know that is there for you. This is really, I feel like, pulling on your energy and becoming more focused. Because life is challenging. So dealing with those challenges that are in front of you, know that you have the tools within. See, it's like that fire, that light within. It's like draw on that, and you can face any challenge and know that you can embrace that strength and move forward. And then we also have the creativity. So we really have the third and second chakra here. So creativity, a good way to maybe pull on that inner strength, or tap into it, should I say, is to be able to channel some of that amazing energy that you have, like learning to play a musical instrument, paint, write, anything that allows you to expand your thinking, allows you to expand your own life force, okay? When you can embrace your creative power, and you can do that, your creative power and your inner strength at this time is it's like screaming, okay? So we got the sacral chakra and the solar plex chakra at work at this time. So when we look at these two chakras, we're looking at fire and water. So we need to bring stuff to a boil here to get some things going. Okay. So let's see what we have. Let's get a couple. Let me pull a couple cards on each of these. Okay. So I know for some, it's back to school time if you have children, or even if you are in school. So it's like, okay, let me stop playing. Okay, let's stop playing. And let's get focused here, which is interesting because we're starting with the 8 of coins. So it's time to get to work, okay? Time to get to work and see what you can bring to fold, or what can you give birth to, or what do you want to give birth to, so that you can move forward in your power. We have the Wheel of Fortune, okay? We have the King of Swords, and we have the Knight of Coins. So pulling on your inner strength and your creativity is going to lead to you putting in work, effort, time, focus, your heart, your passion into something that is eventually going to allow you to move forward and to improve your financial situation. Okay. I see this is more of like a slow and steady pace. So let's see. We have Two Pentacles, which is earth, grounded, focus. The Knight of Pentacles is definitely slow moving, but the Eight is like you putting in the work so that you can give birth to your thoughts and move forward with direct action. Swords, direct action, clear mind, clear thoughts. Okay? That Wheel of Fortune. So things are changing in your favor, and I feel you're going to be able to see that more the more you stay, focus your energy into something positive. And when I say positive, staying focused on your goal. What is it that you want? What is it that, not, it's always sometimes not what you want, but maybe something that you need to focus your energy on. Okay? So we're coming out of Leo season, so maybe you've been a little all over the place with the fire, like, oh, yes, no, distractions. So this is calling on each and every one of us. I would say, like, especially with this solar plex chakra. Let's look at this, the inner strength. So maybe you've been feeling a little blocked, like maybe there's been some anger, some repressed issues, or maybe you've been feeling blocked in some way, or your willpower is just like that your core self has been shaken, and maybe you've been a bit paralyzed. So when I say paralyzed, like I said, we're coming through from Leo season. We had Mercury retrograde, and so actually Mercury's coming out the shadow, out of its shadow also on the same day of the new moon, which would have been Saturday. So maybe you've been a little bit wonky. Okay, so now it's time to focus. And with this solar plex energy, like I said, if you had some repressed anger, or maybe there's been some, lack of willpower, or just the inability to accomplish your goals, because, that's a blocker. Stuff happens, things happen, okay? So now you can focus on giving birth to what it is that you need to do and move forward. The Knight of Swords is a faster moving knight. What I think is interesting, and even we look at the creativity, the spleen, your feelings, your emotions, this Wheel of Fortune here. Okay, things are moving in your favor. You have all the tools that you need. You have the King of Swords, so you can be clear of mind. Also, with this, I feel with this King of Swords, your connection to the Most High, I feel, is really prevalent here. So with this King of Swords, you're getting your mind clear. You are being able to pull on your inner strength and creatively use your intellect to come to a solution and move forward at I call this the Knight of Coins. Is definitely Virgo, because it's not fast moving. It's just very practical, step by step. Each step you take, you are reevaluating, using your mind, your creativity, your inner strength. You have the Wheel of Fortune here, all the tools that you need to bring some things to a successful conclusion or a new beginning, because this is a new moon, the new moon of Virgo. Okay. Ooh, I gotta have my coffee, right? So with this, I feel this is definitely a good time, making sure you're drinking a lot of water. The water is going to be very prevalent. You have water and fire. The water to keep things flowing. Also, with that water, if you're doing stretches or doing some type of yoga, some things like that to keep the energy flowing. And if you're keeping your energy flowing, it's also going to activate that fire, that passion, that drive that you're going to need right now. So definitely move and drink water. Also, with the third chakra, with this inner strength here, maybe just doing some core exercise. This is your solar plex. Getting out, getting the sun, walk, and do, like Pilates, or what do you call them? Planks. That's what I was reaching for, planks. To pull on that core energy, build that inner strength, okay? So, let's see. Let's get some more clarity on this. All right, so let's take a look. But still look at this. Let me pull a couple more cards for this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right, so you're putting in this work. There's this Nine of Swords. It's like I said, coming through Leo season, maybe there was distractions. A lot of things were taking you off course. But hey, you still standing, okay? You're still standing. So you're still working at your focus. I love the way this is. You know, you see, it's like she's got that light, that passion, okay? So she's still focused. Even though she's a little weather beaten, has been through some stuff, her clothes all torn up, but she's still standing. And what's interesting, I love the way the Seven of Wands is depicted here. Yeah, there's a lot going on, but I feel that you're not what you've been through or what you're going through, okay? All right, you have like a little zen. So I'm going to reiterate, you know, doing the stretching, yoga, working on your core. This is what's going to keep you calm through the storm, because that's the only way you're going to be able to see clearly. And especially if you've been, if you've been feeling some blockages, like you've been trying to do the right thing or working at, I shouldn't say trying, working towards a goal, and it's like you're getting blocks every place you turn. Okay, so this is just to remind you to stay focused, stay positive, and stay, peaceful. Okay, because, like, oh, it's perfect. Temperance, okay? As you're moving forward, it's like maintaining your peace. To me, that's just confirmation. You had that Nine of Wands. Whoo, looky here. Right under the Wheel of Fortune. Don't be scared. Just move forward. All right? Don't be scared. Just move. All right? All right. We have the Two of Swords here. I think the Two of Swords here is, I'm going to attribute it to coming out of the Leo season, like trying different things, doing different things, and you're not sure which way to go, or it's not clear. So I kind of feel with this King of Swords, it's going to, there's a decision, but with this King of Swords here, I feel through your own creativity and inner strength, it's going to bring more clarity. See, the hands are free, so it's like, all right, let's just take the blindfold off and let's see what's going on here, okay? Let's look at all the... Ooh. Ooh, bless me. Excuse me. Okay, so be able to look at all the angles, okay? And I feel this blindness came up because it's more of the distractions. It's like, okay, should I go left? Should I go right? All this stuff has happened. And what do we have? The wheel again. So this is the season to bring order out of chaos, okay, and move forward. Things are going to clear up, but this is definitely saying you have to put in the work. Work is needed here. Okay, let's see. I'll make sure all this is... All right, now there's just a couple things I want some clarity on. Oh, goodness, I have that fan on. That's why. That air is blowing on me from the fan. Excuse me. All right, so what I want to bring clarity on is this Two of Swords here. This Two of Swords is where the block is. Okay, so we also have the Eight of Swords. So this is telling me that distractions and thinking. Okay, so that's why I feel it's very important that you do some cardio and core exercises. Okay, to strengthen your inner core, build on your inner strength, and that cardio or the yoga to activate your creativity. We also have the Death here. This Two of Swords here. I feel that part of this you're in your head, and there's something that needs to be transformed, and you're not. I feel with all the distractions. This is why the Seven of Wands and Temperance is here. Work on your inner strength. Yes, clarity. You'll be able to bring order out of the chaos here. All right. And then we also have, yes, see the Knight of Coins. We have strength and the Page of Wands. Confirmation to pull on your strength and to be able to move forward, even if it's like with something new. The ability to move forward with excitement, get excited. Wands is fire, excitement. What do you want to get excited that, okay, things are starting to move forward. Mercury's moving forward. So, okay, so now we can start moving forward. Okay. Yeah, because it's time. It's time, Simba. I also want to look at this Empress here with this inner strength. Let's look at this Empress. Let's see here. Okay. High Priestess. Yes. The High Priestess. So I really feel with the exercise or drinking a lot of water and the stretching or like some type of yoga to like move like any pent up energy and building on your core is going to increase your intuition to allow you to see and think more clearly. Okay? Because with the Empress and the High Priestess here, these are the two most powerful women. They embody all the queens. Okay? They embody all of, let's say, compassion. This is also saying being compassionate. This Empress wants you to be compassionate with yourself, okay? To get to your own heart. What do you want within your own heart, and what can bring about? The heart energy is also with the Wheel of Fortune. So bringing more clarity and building on your inner strength is going to bring clarity to what it is that you really want. Because no matter what's going on in your life, so you could go to other readers, you could like someone talking about you, your man is cheating, your girl is cheating. You could go someplace else for that mess, okay? What we want to do is work on, regardless, because life happens, okay? Someone working on you, words of power. So people always been talking about you. We ain't talking about nothing new under the sun, but let's talk about how can we get through and remain centered, in connection with the Most High, in connection with your higher mind, your higher self. So again, I'm stressing drinking a lot of water, doing stretches, doing yoga, get out, get into the sun, all right? And I would also say that doing so is going to bring that clarity that is needed to focus on your goals, okay? All right, so with that said, so let's see. We're in Earth season, Virgo. All right. So we're going to look at all the elements. Okay. Earth, air, fire, and water. And let's see what the messages are. All right, so if your sun, moon, and rising, or if you look at your whole chart, let's say you look at your whole chart, and let's say out of the 12 signs or the 12 houses, you have 3 in each house. Just say you're balanced like that. Take heed. See if you can get a message from all of these, okay? All right, let's see. What's the additional messages here? Oh, I should have turned that fan off before I sat down, but that's okay. We're almost done, so I'm gonna hang in there, okay? Okay, so earth signs. So we have Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Your message is relationships. I am attract to those people who serve my higher good. Okay? And maybe that's part of the distraction. Maybe you've been earth signs, maybe you've been a little self-absorbed. Okay? And then beneath the surface, what's really driving you? Isn't that what I said? What are your true motives and breaking free? So this relationship, earth signs, this could be the relationship with yourself, and then realizing what is your true goal, your true motive, what drives you, is going to open you up to new relationships. Okay, that is a possibility. Okay, but the relationship always starts with yourself. So we have air signs, which is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. And you have discipline, okay? Because air signs, y'all could be all over the place because you get it. It's like more data, okay? I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Yeah, so this is going back to that Eight of Coins and the Empress with the High Priestess, focusing on what needs to be done or your goals, and let go. Release the past, forgive, soften, and move forward. Yeah, like I said, I feel that, a lot of people have been distracted. You look at the news, stuff is impacting people in every direction. We don't even have to talk about this. We're talking about how can we work through, okay? Work through to maintain our higher selves or stay at our highest vibration possible, because there's a lot there's things you just can't control, okay? You can't control somebody talking about you. You can't control this happening. You can't control what people, places, and things. You can't control what they do. What you have to control is yourself. So with that said, discipline and letting go. Just, you don't have to forget. You can forgive, but don't forget. I am a component of that. I don't forget Jack. All right, I forgive you, and I'll always be kind. But there are certain things as boundaries, because people are going to try you. Okay, so life. All right, this is all about also. When we look at this for all the signs, for everybody, it's really, like I said, we're coming through a Leo season. Maybe there was a lot of chaos, a lot of things. So what was learned during that time? Okay? What did you experience that you could take that information and transform it into some creativity, and build on your inner strength? Okay? Everything is building upon the past, right? And there's nothing. Let's just say someone said something very profound to me one time. It's like, this is Earth School. So we got to just look at what we've learned, okay? So now with that said, we go to fire signs, okay? And that would be Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. And what you have, your message is loneliness. I know that I am never alone. No, you're not. You got the sun here, your creativity, your inner strength, and your connection to the Most High. Yes. Yeah. So you're not alone. And you also have Atlantis. Keep the big vision. Stay in alignment as you grow. Yeah, because all the distraction, things that go on, it's like you have to keep your eye on the prize here. And know that loneliness, so that's a word that people create, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're lonely. There are times in your life where you just have to be by yourself because you got work to do, so you don't need to think about being alone as being lonely. I'm alone because I got work to do, but you're not alone. Okay, remember that. Keep your eye on the prize and keep growing. So now we have the water signs. So that is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Okay, we have fear. Face everything and run. That's one. Face everything and rise. How do you want to look at fear? Face everything and run, or face everything and rise? I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Okay? And then we have clear water. Interesting, especially with the water signs. Clear vision, confirmation, right timing, opportunity. All right, so I feel that all the distractions maybe that deterred you, but now if you're tapping into your inner strength and creativity, it's nothing to fear. It's just, what have you learned? What have you gained so that you can rise? Okay, so that you have clear vision. Now you can move forward because opportunities are going to be presenting itself, or this opportunity you're going to create for yourself. Okay. So you guys, let me know what you think, all right? Feel free to leave a comment down below. Like, share, subscribe. I do appreciate you all immensely. This is Sister Omi. Have a great week. Peace.